The narratives we're exposed to every day reflect a way of seeing the world. Repeated often enough, they can create and reinforce social norms. Hearing a narrative over and over, especially from people in authority, can silence other narratives and become the dominant narrative, accepted as being just the way things are. Narratives shape what we see and how we see issues, defining problems and identifying solutions. And they often validate or sustain the status quo, reinforcing power and privilege for those who already have it. For generations, narratives about gender defined systems and policies that reinforce the stereotype of women as inferior, cementing the inequality that still exists between people of different genders. Narratives about Native and Indigenous peoples often reflect a history of colonialism that portrays them as passive, instead of people with power and rights, making their struggles and contributions invisible. Narratives about people with disabilities often focus on their limitations in a world designed for people without disabilities, failing to reflect their autonomy and control over their own lives. Advocates for social justice and human rights are often portrayed by people in power as being extreme or even subversive. In a culture that values justice and respect for authority, punishment of people with different ideas can become acceptable. The news media, what is taught in school, music and movies, what we hear from celebrities, the language and symbols in our art and advertising, even our public monuments and the design of our cities, all communicate narrative. People are more likely to pick up and carry a narrative when it connects with values they already hold, when it affirms what they already believe, especially when it's communicated by messengers they trust. For example, some people have selectively used medical science to stigmatize and marginalize trans and non-binary people. Confronting a dominant or false narrative might not be easy, but it is possible. New narratives are being designed and advanced every day by social change advocates all over the world. Learn more about narrative as a key to unlock social change by visiting metgroup.com/narratives.